Listen, boys, this TikTok is produced on an iPhone 5. If you want this an upgrade, if you want to get some upgrades and you want to get some quality, we're going to need some likes, some comments, some shares, maybe even some memberships, right? Because that's what everyone does these days. If they lose all of the money on crypto gambling, they ask the viewers for money. They don't do any content. They just, yeah. So anyway, sorry, got a little bit sidetracked there. The point is, right, we're rocking the iPhone 5. Sometimes the videos crash, sometimes they work. Today, the TikToks worked. And I wanted to cover some IRL videos. We've got the Sutros on for a bit of a laugh. People always like these shades when I bring them out, so I'll put them on. Maybe it also helps me keep my identity a little bit less secret, apparently, from the powers that be online, and we'll get to that in a moment. So you can see here, this TikTok is going to be about this woman, this lady's account, KTEMCX on TikTok. And you might be wondering why I'm naming her username, because I'm normally not a fan of that, but she absolutely calls this bloke out and doxes him, so I presume she's okay with that. Now, here's where this gets interesting. Let me know what you think. Katie has a TikTok, and on her TikTok, it says, if you're not 6 foot, you cannot ride me. Now, this bloke has obviously gone out there. He's obviously gone out there, seen this TikTok. Maybe it's pissed him off because he's not 6 foot. Maybe it's upset him because he thinks, why should a man be spoken down to because of his height and something he cannot change? All of that stuff, right? Maybe he's just thought, I've had enough. So he's gone on to her TikTok page, right? And he's said the following. I'll turn the exposure down so you can see it. He said, if that focuses, I don't think it's going to focus. It basically says there's some hairline you've got there, right? That's basically what it says. Hey, look at that hairline. Okay, so she's had a pop at somebody for not being 6 foot, and he said, well, whatever, you've got a shit hairline, basically, right? And that's where it ends, doesn't it? Normally, if this was a 2006 Xbox 360 lobby, oh, you're not 6 foot, well, you've got a shit hairline. All right, and then the game would begin, or you'd mute each other, or you might block each other, which would never happen. But you could do that these days. You could use the block feature. Now, instead, what she's gone ahead and done is she's produced a series of videos doxing him, contacting his work, and basically attempting to ruin his life. And I want you to understand, going around shit-talking people's looks, it's not exactly a smart thing to do, especially when you've got your LinkedIn profile available. Going around and shitting on men's height isn't exactly the smartest things to do because it leaves you vulnerable. If I made a video and I said, I hate all blondes or something, I would get some comments about my looks. It is, isn't it? It's you're leaving yourself vulnerable. Is it right? No, but that's what happens. So basically, she's had to do a bit of backtracking. She's trying to defend herself, and I want you to let me know what you think about this. So, if you can see, there's a big list of TikTok usernames here. They're all him leaving, quote, nasty comments on her videos. And some of the comments are, well, I'll read all the comments that she's showing. Some hairline here. Laughing emoji, laughing emoji, laughing emoji, laughing emoji, laughing emoji. The next one, sort out those lips, laughing emoji, right? That's all you can see. 4 comments there. Nothing too horrendous. And you will notice that they all say 9 hours ago. All the comments are 9 hours ago. So to me, judging on this, he's seen the TikTok of the height and he's thought, oh, fuck you, I'm going to roast you back. And that's that, isn't it? She's now gone on to find out his Instagram. Couldn't find his Instagram post. She's now gone on to try and find his Facebook. Couldn't really find his Facebook. She's now gone on to try and find basically anything she can about him to get at the person, right? And she's gone and found out his LinkedIn. Right? She's gone and found out his LinkedIn, and she's contacted his work saying, I don't think that this person should be employed by you because he bullies women, etc. Now, that could be the case. Maybe he does go around bullying women, and that's probably not very smart, is it? It's not very right. However, and I'm not defending him, But however, I want you to think about the consequences of words and actions here. Let's think about this logically. What's happened? Two people have had a bit of a go at each other. What's happened? Number one, the woman in question might have been offended that he mentioned about her hairline and her lips. And that's where it stops. She will go to bed tonight and she will be offended and maybe she'll be upset. Who knows? You could argue that she started it with the whole height thing. Who knows? At best or at worst, however you want to look at it, she's going to be offended. This bloke is going to go to sleep now, potentially not having a job, potentially not being able to pay his bills. He could have kids, he could have family that's dependent on him. He might lose his flat. You don't know. All because of some comments online. Now, you could say, don't leave yourself open to that. Don't do that. I just think, when did the world get so unbelievably ridiculous that this is going on? See, we have a video here. I don't know if you can quite see this. She is now pulling up a private video of his or something that she's found. And you can see here that the bloke in question is playing the guitar. And she is basically mocking his looks, saying, oh, is that what you look like? You know, basically you're disgusting. So what has she done is she's used her platform to go ahead and shit on this bloke. And all of the comments are shitting on the bloke, saying that, you know, he looks like a pedo, he looks like a, there's one here, it looks like a nonce, laughing emoji, look at the absolute state of him, thinks he's a superstar magician, musician with an Elvis mop, why is he slagging birds off on TikTok, shoot emoji. Is that a woman or a man? She responds with laughing emoji, what a state, I'm screaming, you know, all this, right? Good Lord, ugly, right? So she's opened up her platform to absolutely shit on this bloke, pulled up private information, all because he's mentioned her hairline. That's the only comment he said. Nice hairline, laughing emoji. She can't help her hairline, he can't help his height. And that's what I'm saying. Two wrongs don't make a right. But in this scenario, one of the wrongs, you know, has gone ahead and borderline doxed the guy, right? You could say, oh, well, commenting online, you shouldn't comment online if you don't want to be revealed. Pulling up videos to mock him, you know, and trying to literally ruin his life. And the worst part about this isn't so much that KTEMCX is doing this, because this happens quite regularly. It's the fact that all of the people in the comments are cheering this on. Go on, sis, slay, queen, all of this stuff. Which is fair enough, you know, go support your women creators or whatever you want to do. But can we stop supporting the behavior of trying to ruin people's life because of a comment online? It's ridiculous, man. Now, some comments are pretty justified in receiving a lot of backlash. I think that if a woman wants to go ahead and make TikToks about a man's height and somebody then wants to fire shots back, that's well within her right. Now, she's obviously caught a bit of heat for this because she started doing multiple videos explaining herself. She says here that the video was ironic because she's 4 foot, something like 4'9". Therefore, oh, of course his height would be okay if it started with a 5. It's ironic. That's what she says. But nothing in this TikTok where it mentions about the height is ironic at all. She's sat down in a car, so you can't tell what height she is. The caption is tall boys only. And the whole video is about how the fact that if you're not 6 foot, you can't ride this ride, basically. It's just a covering face. It's a saving face exercise. There was nothing in that video that mentioned irony or whatever it may be, and that's not even the point. You might be like, oh well, it's a joke. That's what she's basically saying. Well, even if it wasn't ironic, it's a joke. You know, I'm not. Maybe he was joking about your hairline, hence the laughing emojis. Maybe if he thought, maybe the conversation went like this. You know, let's play the conversation out in real life. Oh, you're not 6 foot, mate. You can't ride this ride. Oh, well, look at the state of that hairline, right? Not everything has to be completely evil and twisted. Maybe he thought, well, you've got me there. You know what? I'm not 6 foot. You little fucker. My God, man, you've got me. Right. Fucking hell. You know how people banter back and forth? Fuck, you've done me there. All right. Well, fucking sort your airline out. It's not that deep, is it? It doesn't need to be life ruining. It doesn't need to be life ruining. Some things are justified in getting madly heated over. Some things are justified in contacting your employee, right? Somebody having a bit of banter online, you don't ruin the life over that, man. That is crossing the line. And I don't like the culture of everybody jumping on this and just blindly saying, yeah, fuck that guy, and yeah, you go. It's not a culture that I think should be encouraged. I don't think it should be encouraged. Whether the guy has been a prick or not, whether she was been a prick, it should stay online. There are functions available for two. Think about this. There are functions available for 2 grown adults to sort this out. You can message each other. You can have a bit of a slanging match online. Or you can simply go, wow, that guy's a right knob. I'm going to block him. Go into the degree to find out all of his information as much as you can, and then try and ruin the guy's life. That's not cool, because I guarantee, knowing how the internet works, that one of your followers will have seen that information, will have re-looked him up, and also commented, yeah, he said this to me. Yeah, he did this to me. No proof, but I can guarantee that's what's gone on, and I don't like it. So I fucking hate social media anyway. It's why I've got an iPhone 5, mate, to be completely honest, because all I use this for is calls and text. I try to stay off the fucking social media because it's annoying as fuck for stuff like that. But yeah, let me know what you think about that comment. Is she in the right? Is he in the right? Who's wrong? Who's right? What do you think about this? If you want more of these IRL style videos or chats about certain topics, then do let me know. Peace.